Martell, whose purse is that? Whose purse was on that counter? Whose purse was that, Martell? Did y'all see that? I said, oh, they did a quick edit in and out. So whose purse is that? So, child, Martell, who purse that is? Who purse that is? Who purse that is? We want to know. The public, the American people want to know. All right? Y'all can. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Belle and this is the Belle Perspective. And today I'm coming at you with another review for Love and Marriage Huntsville. This is season 6, episode 26. Whitlows stay or Whitlows go. Thank you, Jesus. Christmas came early, y'all. Christmas came early for us. Okay. Okay, if you're new to my channel, welcome. You'll like it over here. We're building a small community, small army of bells, okay, that listen to each other, that have opinions, and have no problem sharing those opinions with each other respectfully. Okay, if you're returning, welcome back. Okay, welcome back. Hey, girl. Hey, I've been in full auntie mode over the weekend, over the holiday weekend, and been having the most bestest ever time cuddling and snuggling and burping and holding and just sniffing that beautiful baby. So y'all, I'm just hype. I'm on a different level of hype right now. A different level of hype. And can you get into your girls? Come on. Come on. Do you see her though? You're not gonna be able to tell me nothing. You can't tell me a thing. Nothing. Okay, anyway, let's get into this review. Subscribe to the channel. Yeah, I'm crazy, I'm silly, I'm funny, I'm fun. You'll love it over here. Subscribe. Okay, let's get into it. Martell, whose purse is that? Whose purse was on that counter? Whose purse was that, Martell? Did y'all see that? I said, oh, they did a quick edit in and out. So whose purse is that? That was clear, so it's definitely giving cheap. Okay, you know how now. No offense to the girls that wear jellies. No offense to the girlies that wear the clear heels and things like that. No offense to y'all, but I think that materials made out of PVC, PVC material, PVC piping, the clear things, it might be a little juvenile. It's a little juvenile. It's a little juvenile. Y'all get down in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. But it's a little juvenile to me. Seems like a girl who is young minded would be wearing that type of purse. To me, okay? If I had an opportunity to buy a Chanel bag, I'm going to buy the classic leather Chanel, right? The black leather Chanel, not the PVC piping. But anyway, we're gonna move on. So we pick up where we left off as Tiffany is using her baby as a shade shield. Okay. She wants to diffuse the situation, distract from the situation by bringing this child so that KeKe won't potentially go there with Tiffany. My problem with this is that Tiffany, you talked all that mess. You talked cash money, girl. Cash money, girl. Cash money shit about this woman. And now that you have an opportunity to come face to face with her, your response to her is bringing a baby? If I were KeKe, I wouldn't even start a conversation with her. I'm like, nope. No. We'll have this conversation when she does not have no baby in hand because we're not about to sit up here and use this baby. Who is going to be able to really hand it to her the way she needed to be handed to if she's distracted by this cute baby? Like, how is that even possible? I'd be like, no, I'm not about to have this conversation with her until she put that baby away. Get you some childcare and then come see me. Until you do that, ma'am, I'm not talking to you about nothing. This scene is not happening until she get her some childcare. Production couldn't hold the baby. The production couldn't hold the baby as she had that scene. That's exactly what I would have asked for. Y'all can't get this baby? Cause ain't no way she talked all this cash money. She didn't have that baby when she was talking that cash money shit. Ooh, y'all are better than me. So basically, let's just get to the money because this scene went on for entirely too long, and I wasn't paying attention, nor did I care. Tiffany talked cash money shit. She's backpedaling and pussy popping at this point. KeKe was trying to, maintain her composure. She was being distracted by the cute baby. I'm not gonna lie, baby Ace is so cute, but he also has this permanent, like, brow, like he's just scowling at you. And I said he spent 9 months in Tiffany. I see why he's scowling. Okay. He's so cute and always hungry. All right. But I would have been like, Tiffany, I'm not about to play with you, girl. No, 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 no. We're gonna have this conversation and you're gonna be baby free. Okay, so we get to Martell and Chris. Martell comes to visit. I'm sorry, Chris comes to visit Martell in his new place. Praise God. Oh, he's got this new place. Martell had bandages on his feet as well. Did y'all see that? He got his feet wrapped up, both feet wrapped up. So I was like, did he have like corn removals, bunion removal? What happened? Why he's getting all this cosmetic surgery? While he's getting all this plastic surgery and trying to pass it off as, actual medically necessary procedures. Child. So he got these big ass sunglasses on. Chris said, I don't know whether he got punched in the eye by his baby mama. I don't know if he getting punched in the eye by Sheree. I don't know. I'm just happy that they got the house and I can put the house on the listing properly. Now, Chris, I'm a little confused because I thought you had already had the house on the listing. I thought you already had the house listed. I thought you already had the house listed. I'm confusion. Chris, what's going on? Chris and Martell get into the conversation. They talk a little bit about the Fletcher family get together, the dinner, how that went. Chris explains how the oldest child, or one of the oldest children, I believe, felt like they never got the same treatment. I'm gonna tell y'all what I said in my last video. I think that the common denominator is that does not have Nell as her mother. The rest of the kids, Nell is their mother. I I I'm not gonna imply anything else. Okay. That's just that on that. And there also are family members who think that they're the victim and everything. Okay. So it's up in the air, baby. It could be anybody's game at this point. It really could be. I don't know. All right. Martell then actually talks about how you disrespected my wife because he, on the tail end of my daughter Alexis is disrespectful. Martell, you are being disrespectful to my wife. And here goes Martell. This man, I do not understand. I think I say this every time I get on this camera. Who in the hell is being friends with Martell? Who the hell is friends with Martell? Who the hell is friends with him in real life? Like for real, for real. Okay. Chris says, "Listen, you disrespecting my wife. I don't know why you doing all that. Like, I see you disrespecting my wife." Martell says, "Your wife is disrespectful, and women don't need to be disrespecting men like that. If you a woman who's disrespecting a man, the way he talks as if men are some sort of porcelain dolls, right? To be put on a shelf and praised and to never be rough handled, right? Never to be spoken to unkindly. Like what is your deal, Martell? You're the most disrespectful person on this show. You cheated on your wife over half of your marriage, had a child with her, expected her to sit there and continue to allow her to be disrespected by you. But you think Martell thinks that somebody telling him the truth is disrespect. Like he is all up in here, the wires, just the wires aren't neatly and nicely placed up here. They just Mattel ain't he don't Like, ain't no organization up in here. It's just that's Martell. Martell, where are you? I don't even want to put my foot on his neck right now because I'm tired. I'm tired of Martell. I'm tired of his shenanigans. I'm tired of his thought process. Martell thinks 2 + 2 is 8. Okay, like I like Martell. That's how Martell processes things. He thinks A comes after J. Okay, he doesn't like he. So what do you expect, right? I don't. Anyway, he then goes into the because he kept saying we're talking about how I allegedly supposedly disrespected my wife, right? How Martell Holt, third person, right? Not associating himself with what he has done, because we're still on this. We would get over it if you stopped talking about it, Martell. If you would just move on with your life, we wouldn't talk about it again. We wouldn't bring it up at all, okay? Because we tired of hearing about it. So he says, y'all are saying that Martell Holt cheated on their wife, but you're not talking about how Melody Holt cheated on Martell. No, Martell, we don't believe that. We don't believe it. We're not buying it. There's nothing you can tell us or say to us to make us believe any of that. It is not true. It is completely false because you know how to lie. Okay? We know you're a liar. Period, plain blank. Chris says it's not Holt. He said, oh yeah, because she got her name changed to Rogers. That's something. Like, that's something. Nigga, yeah. It is. She was Rogers before you met her. She's Rogers back again. Baby, when I tell you the way that he was butthurt, he was butthurt because Martell says, my name is still on you. So you're still mine. That's what Martell thinks. I'm so glad Melody did that. This Negro has the nerve to say that he thinks that Melody is trying to destroy him for clout. Like, how did, again, you ask Martell what 2 times 2 is, he is going to tell you 17. He is not, buddy, just, he don't understand. He skipping steps, missing pieces. He is not. It's like that in here. He don't have it. He doesn't have it. So I don't even know why people even have conversations with him. Why? That's like having a conversation with a toddler. What kind of conversation are you really gonna have? Now let me not hold you because some toddlers are quick, but not that one. Anyway, let's move on. All right, so we get to Tisha and Kimmi.
Me or not, or she likes me or not. Right is right, and
Y'all, I had to watch the scene at least 3 times because the first time I was like, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this with y'all. I'm not about to play with y'all. First of all, here we go with Kimmi. Now she done went from sticking foreign objects up her coot. Now she's steaming and trying to sweat her coot out. Like, Kimmi, dear, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to hear it from you. I really don't. Let's please find something else. Okay. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I ain't gonna hold you. Tisha, did y'all see her in that jean? I said, Tisha, girl, you better motherfucking come on, girl. You better motherfucking come on. Tisha look damn good, y'all. Tisha look damn good. Now she ain't got too much going on up here neither. But she looked damn good. She looked damn good, okay? Tisha said she has been feeling sick and, she was throwing up and all these different things. And I said, Tisha, I'm not about to play with you. I'm not about to play with you. Tisha, I'm not about to play with you. And please don't play with me. She says, I think I need to take a pregnancy test. She's taking a pregnancy test down to the little steaming place. Tisha, if you thought you was pregnant, why the hell would you take that there? You doing anything to make a scene, girl. You know good and damn well Marceau has a vasectomy. She said, well, maybe it didn't take. Girl, you and Marceau ain't even having the sex like that to be trying to, like, please. Ugh, okay. They sit down, they're getting their coot steamed up, steamed out, whatever. They're sitting down. Oh, they're sitting down and they're talking. And Tisha said she is tired of talking about KeKe. Ma'am, KeKe is on the opening credits of this show. Why did you think in a million years that you weren't gonna have to talk about your cousin KeKe? KeKe is in the opening credits. You thought you was gonna be able to avoid her like the plague? KeKe is in the opening credits, ma'am. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, that's what my problem is. Tisha think that she don't gotta talk about this stuff. You do. This is a part of reality TV. And if you don't want to talk about it, maybe you should pack your bags up like the Whitlows did and move on. If this is not what you want to talk about, leave. We're ready for you to go. I'm tired of y'all because what y'all need to be talking about is the scamerations that's happening, the lawsuits that's happening, Like, talk about real stuff. Nobody cares. What else do you have to bring to the table? You have nothing else going on. So if you're not going to talk about what's actually happening in your real life, then KeKe, who is another person on this show, anyway, Tisha says she wants to go back to being a stay-at-home mom. She says it's entirely too much. I am confusion. Parents, again, I'm an auntie. Okay, I'm an auntie. I don't have to, I don't gotta rub that in nobody's face, but I'm not responsible for nobody's life like that. Okay, I'm an auntie. So I, I'm confusion. Her youngest child is like 8, 9, right? Isn't her youngest child like 9, 8 or 9? Why are you going back to being a stay-at-home mom for a 9-year-old? Like, if you had like toddlers, okay, 3, 4, 5 years old, okay. But isn't your oldest child like going to middle school or about to be to middle school in like 2 years or something? Please help me understand what that's about. What I think is that Keisha is in over her head in terms of business. Now, I don't think that she can't do. I just don't think that she has the support system in place for her to be successful. And Marceau is absolutely hard down, making sure that she understands that she is not going to have any support structure, any support system in place. And so I feel like Marceau set her up for failure. I think he did. I think he's dug his heels in and said, if you're gonna go out into the working world, I'm not gonna do anything to support you. I want exactly what I've been getting from you as a stay-at-home mom. I don't want any less, and I'm not gonna do any extra to help you. That's what I think is happening here. And it's a shame for her to want to throw in the towel right now because, again, your children are very independent. Your youngest child has got to be like 9 years old. Don't revert back. I feel like that's the most dangerous thing to do, to not have your own, to be completely dependent on your husband as your children have gotten older. I can see if you were young, they're young, right? They're young, they're barely walking, that kind of thing. But as they get older, that's like the most pivotal time for a woman to be getting her own stuff, to get her own bag. Like, that's girl. I don't know if Tisha is using all the resources that she has, but I also don't think that Tisha is using her brain. I think she is fully trusting Marceau and fully trusting that he's her husband and he'll lead and guide the family. And I just be looking at Tisha like, ma'am, he don't have your best interest, girl. But you know, you're gonna keep doing what you're doing, and that's on that. Okay. She also talks about how they're renovating the house, they're trying to build another house. Plus, they moved into the apartment. They tried to do the little gambling event, but didn't have permits for the event. I'm like, y'all are trying to look like y'all this power couple, but he's not supporting you, okay, at all. You're only supporting him. It's only a one-way street. Everything he wants to do, you have to fall in line and get right in, right? Fit in, get in where you fit in to fall in line with his dream. He's not doing it the other way around. He's then trying to utilize your want to be in the workforce. He's trying to exploit that as well. Then y'all have all these irons in the fire. Like, y'all, the foundation of the house wasn't never built right, so I didn't expect this to last long anyway, because you didn't have the support system or the foundation to get any of this done anyway. And that's just that on that. Teacher tells us that Marceau says that he wants to go to marriage counseling. I said, baby, you must be down bad. You must be motherfucking down bad. If Marceau Scott talking about he want marriage counseling, oh dear. I fear the worst. I fear the worst for them. Okay. All right. So Big Chris, Little Chris have a conversation. Little Chris is trying to be a rapper. I never take niggas who trying to be rappers seriously. I just don't. I never do. I never do. They recap from dinner. Everybody was getting upset. They were mad. Lexus is doing her usual. And he tells his dad that, I typically isolate myself because I don't want to have to deal with everybody's opinion. I don't want to have to be, open myself up to the family and all of the things that they want to say and all their comments and the things that they think I need to be doing, et cetera, et cetera. And understand that, because that was the point in time with my family where I was just like, I'm not fooling with y'all, because every time I turn around, y'all always have to say something to say about me, but you never looking in the mirror at all. Okay, so I get it, but I also understand, like, you're not going down the right path, son. If you were, and let me think about what I'm going to say before I say it, because I was thinking about him being arrested, but I also understand that we live in America. And anyway, we have a criminal justice system that's deeply flawed. Deeply, deeply flawed. Anyway, it was a very tender moment between Big Chris and Little Chris. And what I do want to point out is that I think that Big Chris was being genuine, because I was expecting Little Chris to respond back to Big Chris and say, "You were never there for me." Because that's usually like the line, right? "You were never there for me. Don't act like you care for me now." I didn't get that. I didn't hear that from Little Chris. So I'm assuming that Big Chris really has been there for his son and will be there for his son. But those were the things that I was listening for and looking for, and I didn't get it. You know how sometimes parents, the camera's on, company comes, and they want to turn into the most loving and caring and supportive family member ever, but when those cameras off or when company is gone, that's not how they are in real life, and you're just rolling your eyes like, okay, here go this nigga. I didn't see that from Little Chris. Not to say that that's not the case, but I didn't see it. Okay, but interested to see the Fletchers. Interested to see them on the show going forward. All right, we get to Tiffany and Louis. Child, bye. Bye. Good riddance to bad rubbish. Okay, listen. The way that Tiffany sat up there and thought that she was immune to postpartum depression. Who did you think that was? Who did you think could get it? You just thought, oh, those women over there, not me. You thought that you could have a baby and be able to snap right back into life like everything. See, I couldn't be Lewis. I could not be Lewis, because Tiffany thinks like a white woman entirely too much for me. She really does. Fucking shit up, okay? Fucking shit up, and then acting surprised when shit is fucked up. Like, what are you, ma'am, are you rooted in reality? Ma'am, where are you? Where are you, dear? Okay? Having a baby every single time is a different experience. I know that, and I don't have any children in this world, okay? I And then the way that Lewis sat up there and was giving her all this positive encouragement and da 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 bloppity bloppity blue. Just don't no, I wouldn't have been able to do it. I was like, girl, this is what I told you. This is what we really literally high key talked about it. But there's something about Lewis, y'all, to me that bothers me. And Dr. Francis, shout out to Dr. Francis, he pointed this out. He said Lewis talks like he read like one or two self-help books and has just been able to regurgitate what he read from them one or two self-help books back to you. Like, and not to say that Lewis isn't smart or supportive or helpful. I just don't think that he really is happy. And I think that he is projecting whatever Tiffany needs to see for right now and whatever Tiffany needs to see for on the screen, right? I think he's hiding how he really feels as to not embarrass her. But I don't feel like he's that supportive in real life. I just don't. I don't. First of all, I don't even know how you could be that supportive in real life after you done already told this lady, listen, lady, this baby is going to put you in, it's going to put you in a tailspin. Then when no, it's not, no, it's not, no, it's not. And then when it puts her in a tailspin, I had no idea it was going to put me in a tailspin. Like, there is no way that you could really sit there and not be looking at her with your eyes crossed. Like, there is no way. There is no way. And honestly, again, I just Louis talks in riddles and not riddles. He talks in like self-help book quote, right? That's how he talks. Like he just Googled like 1,000 quotes from, Gandhi and Henry Ford and, Nelson Mandela. But is it real? Is it real? Like, it's just very shallow, right? Not rooted in any depth. And it's just so, what is that, sir? I don't understand. I don't speak inspirational. Okay. I don't speak quotes. I don't. Speak to me in real life. I don't speak quotes. I don't. So anyway, y'all, praise God. They've decided that they're gonna go. And I couldn't be more thankful. Okay. Merry Christmas to all of us. Okay. Merry Christmas to all of us. The Whitlows can go. Okay. I'll get down in the comments. Tell me what y'all think about the episode. What y'all think about the episode, child? Martell, who purse that is? Who purse that is? Who purse that is? We want to know. The public, the American people want to know. All right? Y'all get down in the comments. If you haven't already subscribed, subscribe. If you have subscribed, thank you so much. Don't forget to like this video before you leave. And I'll see you guys in the next one.